Hey, thanks. It's Jeremy Bowers over here at Coldwell Bank of Preferred, the manager of the Center City Avenue, the Arts Office. Today what I want to talk to you about is what should a new agent do day in and day out. Number one, a new agent should be working 6 days a week. Number two, the hours they're working should be anywhere between 50 and 60 hours a week, minimum. Now let's talk about an average day. What should an average day be for a new agent? They should be getting up around 6 o'clock. They should be in the office by 8 o'clock. From 8 to 9, they should be practicing what to say. And they should be role-playing with other people in the office. We have that atmosphere for people. Learning to ask the right questions is probably one of the most important things in real estate, that people make mistakes. Most people in real estate don't want to work on what to say. Let me give you an example. Will Smith. When he does a movie, do you think he's practiced that script 1,000 times before he's done it? Most likely. A good real estate agent or a very good salesperson, if you always ask them this question, it's always the same response. Do you ask questions or you tell? People that do very little business typically tell, and they win business on their behaviors and their outgoingness and their friendliness, and they're basically their personality. A person that does a lot of business, they're actually asking questions so they can give the proper recommendations. Good example, doctors. Doctors, you go in, you meet them, they ask you questions, they give you a recommendation. Same thing in sales, but people make that mistake. You got to practice on what to say. You got to understand how to handle objection handlers. If someone comes back to you and says, I want to list my house for 5% and you want it really at 6%. How do you overcome that objection? You got to learn what to say. The second part is around 8:45 to 9 o'clock range, you need to be on the phones looking for business till 12 o'clock, 5 days a week. Yes, is it boring? Yes, it is. Does it get results? Yes, it does. If you talk to someone that works at Marriott, you talk to someone that works at IBM, big corporations that do a lot of business, their sales reps are on the phone 70% of the day. I'm asking you to be looking for business 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, 15 hours a week. You do the math on if you're working 50, 60 hours a week. It's not a ton. You look at your successful people in real estate, they're either on the phones looking for business or they're buying business. And buying business is an answer to some people, but the new agents it's not, because it's very expensive. So now they're at lunchtime. At lunch a lot of people get lost, get involved in things, going home, doing personal errands, doing this. They need to take a lunch break. Then they need to come back around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and get on emails, do their to-dos, do their admin work, do their various things, look on trend, do their comps. And then if they don't have appointments, they need to get back on the phones. And their appointments should be around 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock range. Now, the challenge in that schedule is there's going to be an hour to hour and a half every day. You're not going to know where it went. That's just life. But if you try to keep that schedule as hardcore as you can, you're going to see results. And if you look at the top agents across the country doing 100, 200, 300, 400 transactions a year plus, that's all their schedules. It's all the same. But us as humans, we try to make everything more difficult, and that's the downfall. So that's a typical day of a good new agent. Now let's go to a person that has experience. They still should be looking for business, but they also are probably networking a little bit more. They probably are having more appointments during the day than a new agent. A new agent definitely should be on the phones more. Most of my new agents, they need to be on the phone 4, 5, 6 hours a day, and they should be working 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day. If you do those types of things, you will succeed, and there's no way you can't do a minimum 12, 24, 36 plus deals a year if you're a new agent if you do that. The key is a couple of things. Number one, are you willing to work? Number two, you're going to learn what to say. And number three, are you actually going to do it? If you do those three factors in real estate, you will succeed. The problem is most people won't do that. Give me a call if you want to learn how to do those types of things and what we do over here training-wise to help you accelerate your business. My number is 215-370-9107. That's my cell. Call me anytime. 215-370-9107. And the email is jbowers@cbpref.com. Thanks. Have a great day.